Oh, hello. Well, you've just caught me getting in from outside. We've had a beautiful time camping, haven't we, Sid? That was until some bright spark here decided that they were going to light a spark inside the tent. Do you want to tell them about it? Yes, well, Sid decided because he was cold, he was going to light a campfire inside the tent to keep himself warm. So, of course, naturally, the tent burns down, and we're ready. How did you get dry so quickly anyway? Hairdryer. Brilliant. Where is the hairdryer? I haven't seen that hairdryer in ages. Oh, there it is. It's down there. Actually, do you know what? This actually reminds me of a story involving a tent. Now, there's quite a few different stories in the Bible that actually include tents, but I'm thinking of one particular one, so whilst I've got it to mind, I might as well tell it. But before I do so, I might as well get dry first of all. How do you turn this thing on, Sid? Is it on now? Oh my god! Ah! After Ehud died, the Israelites once again started doing bad things and not obeying the commands God had given them through Moses. History repeats itself. So God decided to punish them by selling them into the hands of one of their enemies, King Jabin of Canaan. King Jabin had a large army, plus 900 iron chariots, and he was mean and cruel to the Israelites for 20 years. The Israelites cried out to God, "Oh, save us, please, from King Jabin. He's horrible to us." The prophetess Deborah was judge of Israel at that time. She would sit under a palm tree in the hill country between Ramah and Bethel. The Israelites would come to the palm tree to see her and have their legal court disputes settled. Deborah summoned Barak of Naphtali and said to him, "God has heard the cries of the Israelites, and he commands you to take 10,000 men from the tribes of your home, Naphtali and Zebulun, and march them to Mount Tabor. God will lure the general of King Jabin's army, Sisera, and give him into your hands to defeat." Barak said to Deborah, "Well, if you go with me, I will go. But if you do not go with me, then I will not go." And Deborah said, "Fine, I will go with you. But the way you're going about this, you won't get the glory for yourself. Rather than giving the army general Sisera over to you, God will give them into the hands of a woman instead." Fine. So Barak got 10,000 men together, and they set off for Mount Tabor. Deborah went as well, just like he'd asked. And when Sisera was told that Barak was camped nearby at Mount Tabor, he got his army together to go and fight. He brought all 900 iron chariots and all his troops. And Barak charged down Mount Tabor with his 10,000 men, and God helped them win against Sisera and his army. Sisera saw that he was losing, and he leapt from his chariot and he ran away on foot as fast as his legs would carry him. Sisera's entire army died by the sword. Not one single man survived. Sisera ran and ran and he ran, and finally he reached the tent of Jael, and she was the wife of Heber the Kenite. Now King Jabin had a peace treaty with the house of Heber the Kenite. Jael came out to meet Sisera and said, "Oh, come, my lord, and rest here. Don't be afraid." So Sisera entered her tent to rest, and she put a blanket over him to hide him while he rested. And he said to her, "Please, give me some water to drink." And Jael gave him some milk. Sisera said, "Stand at the door. If anyone comes and asks you, 'Is there a man here?' say no." And Sisera fell asleep. He was out for the count completely, because he was exhausted from fighting and running away. Then Jael very quietly took a tent peg in one hand and a mallet in the other. Very carefully she crept up to him, and then, one potato, 2 potato. Mashed potato! He was dead. So, as Deborah had prophesied, it was a woman that killed the general, not Barak. Meanwhile, Barak had been chasing after Sisera, following his tracks and footprints, all the way to Jael's tent. Jael came out to meet him, saying, "Come in, I've got the man you're searching for." So Barak went in with her into the tent, and there he saw Sisera laying dead, with the tent peg still in his head. So God humiliated King Jabin that day by killing his general and his army. God continued to help Israel grow more and more powerful until they eventually destroyed him, and the land was finally at peace again for another 40 years. So there you go, another exciting story done for today. Now, I hope this hasn't put you off camping too much. Now, if you are going to go camping, like some enthusiastic people here, please make sure that you light your campfire outside of your tent and also quite a good distance away from your tent. Better still, let an adult do it. Now, that being said, I'm going to have to order a brand new tent now, so thanks very much for that, Sid. I hope you enjoy your day, whatever you end up doing. From us, it's bye-bye for now. Take care. Bye.